Well, the problem of alcohol-related violence in King's Cross has dominated the headlines recently, but the state government acknowledges it's grappling for solutions. In other parts of New South Wales, some pubs and clubs have introduced earlier closing times, and supporters say it's reduced the number of serious assaults. The ABC's Philippa McDonald takes a look at some of the options.
It was scenes like this 4 years ago that prompted major changes in Newcastle's CBD.
The community who have to suffer this alcohol-related violence and the misadventure and the harm and the disturbances, the violence, the vandalism and the vomit.
Early lockouts and closing times came into force and violent incidents fell by more than a third.
There may be 2,000 assaults prevented over a 2-year period.
Professor Kip Kipri says it's a strategy which could work for King's Cross.
Restricting trading hours and the density of outlets are effective strategies in reducing alcohol-related harm.
But it's complex. Here in Newcastle, some of the places that have earlier closing times are still high on the list of the state's most violent venues.
You've smashed the venues up there and decimated that nighttime economy.
Manly's Stain Hotel has turned around its appalling record for assaults.
They actually put in place proper transport systems to get people out of Manly, and you saw better public space policing.
Police here also credit earlier closing times for making a big difference.
Over the past two and a half, 3 years, we've seen a significant reduction in the seriousness of assaults. We haven't had a glassing for the last 2 years.
On a Saturday night, Manly can be a magnet for up to 16,000 revellers. About 20,000 descend on King's Cross. But the government is resisting Manly and Newcastle-type trading restrictions for now. In the wake of Tom Kelly's tragic death at King's Cross, the government has just completed an audit of 45 bars and clubs in the area.
We really are at the stage of considering, licence by licence of course, but also on a precinct-wide basis, what measures might apply. Measures that are there to confine whatever consequences that the consumption of alcohol has caused.
But in an area that's declared an entertainment zone, the government says it's not just alcohol that's at play. Philippa McDonald, ABC News.